Hi everyone, how are you? In this video, you will learn how to use reported speech. Well, some people will call it as direct indirect speech, direct indirect sentence, or direct indirect statement. That is not fully wrong, because the focus of reported speech here is how to change either from direct or indirect to indirect or direct sentence. So here's the case. You have to know first whether it is direct or indirect sentence. Let's see for the first example. Randy says to Alfred, "I need your help." It is categorized as direct sentence. Why? Because there is quote there, so it is called as direct sentence. How about the indirect one? Randy said to Alfred that he needed his help. There is no quotations there is no quotes there, so it is categorized as indirect sentence. That is the easiest way to identify. Well, if you pay attention, if you pay close attention, there are three elements that are changed if you want to change direct into indirect sentence. The first is the tenses. Second one is there will be a conjunction, and the third one is the pronoun. Let's see the example. Randy says to Alfred, "I need your help." I need your help here is a simple present tense. And then if you want to change that into the indirect form, it will be changed into he needed his help. In this case, the tenses is simple past tense. So in direct sentence, if it is present, it will be changed. It needs to be changed into past. If it is past in the direct, we need to change that into past perfect. If it's already past perfect in the direct sentence, you don't need to change that. It will be remain past perfect. It will remain past perfect. So present into past, past into past perfect remains past perfect. Okay, how about, and there are 16 tenses. There are not only 3 of them. Okay, for example, we have present, future, perfect. We have present, future, perfect. We have present there, right? So if we want to change that into past, into indirect form, we have to change present, future, perfect into past, future, perfect, because there is present here, and we need to change present into past. How about past, future, continuous? Past, future, continuous. There is past there, right? So because there is past there, we need to change that into past, future, perfect, continuous. Understand? Past into past perfect, present into past. How about present, future, perfect, continuous? Present, future, perfect, continuous. We have present there, so we change the present into past. Present, future, perfect, continuous. It is changed into past, future, perfect, continuous. Is it clear enough? Yes, I think it is. Well, the conjunction. We have to be able to identify whether the sentence is a positive sentence, negative sentence, yes or no questions, WH questions, command, or prohibition. Because there will be conjunction. If you pay attention on in the example, Randy says to Alfred, "I need your help." And then if we change that into indirect form, it becomes Randy said to Alfred that he needed his help. That in this case is the conjunction. Why we use that? Okay, I will explain it. If the direct form is in the positive or negative sentence, the conjunction that will be used is that. If the sentence is yes or no questions, the conjunction will be if. Then if the sentence is in the WH questions, what when, where, why, who, or how, you need to use that again as a conjunction, that WH question. And if it is a command, we need to use to. If it is a prohibition, we use not to. Just remember, if you want to change the direct yes no question and WH question into its indirect form, we have to change that into the positive form or negative. It depends on the nature. Okay, let's start with the first one, positive. Randy says to Alfred, I need your help. It is positive. We're going to use that. Randy said to Alfred that he needed his help. We use that. But if I have the sentence, Randy asked Alfred, are you okay? It is yes no question, right? So we use if, and we have to change that into positive. So Randy asked Alfred if he was okay. So in this case, we changed the question's interrogative form into the affirmative form, the positive form. The second question. Randy asked Alfred, what are you doing? What are you doing? In this case, it is WH questions. And if we want to change that into its indirect form, it will be Randy asked Alfred what he was doing. What he was doing. It becomes positive. And the tenses, it changed from present to past. Okay, how about this one? Randy asked Alfred, aren't you okay? Aren't you okay? It's basically question and the nature is negative, right? So if we want to change that into indirect form, it will be Randy asked Alfred if he was not okay, because the nature is negative. Okay. Well, it is very simple, right? Well, so the first change is tenses, and the next one is conjunction, and the third one is pronoun. I have explained about pronoun previously in the other video. You can check it by yourself. So you need to understand pronoun first before you can understand this topic. If you pay attention in this example, I need your help. It changes into he, and your changes into his, because I here is Randy, and Randy is male and a subject, so we use he. And your here is possessive adjective, and it replaces Alfred. So possessive adjective for Alfred is his. So we change I into he and your into his. Okay, the other example. Randy asks Alfred, what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? You here is the replacement for Alfred, right? You, what are you doing? It will be changed into positive into if he becomes the subject. So we use Alfred, male, third person, and it is subject, which is he. So if he was okay. So that is how it works. Well, how about the command and prohibition actually? It is very simple. It is the simplest one. For example, Randy tells Alfred, open the door. That is a command. It will become Randy told Alfred to open the door. That's command. Randy tells Alfred don't close the door. It is a prohibition. And if you want to change that into indirect form, it will become Randy told Alfred not to close the door. Very simple, right? Okay. Any questions about this topic, you can leave a comment about this. Okay, I think that's all for this reported speech. It is not that complicated if you understand well about tenses, conjunction, and pronoun. So, I suggest you learn more about tenses, conjunction, and pronoun. If you master those three elements, I do believe that it will be easy for you to understand reported speech. Well, I think that's all for this video. I hope that you can understand it well. See you and have a nice day.